Okay, so we are also going to work a lot on our breathing. That's another component of yoga that we're going to really work on, getting those lungs full and inflating all the way down. Okay, so the very first thing I want you to think about, I asked you guys about your intentions. What I want you, we're going to have a few focuses for this practice today. Activation. So we're going to be specific about muscle groups that we're tightening. So we're not going to just move into a pose. We're going to actually be active in the pose, okay? I want you to be gentle with your movements. I want you to give your body support with your movements. And then our main goal is to find our length and our spine with our posture, okay? So our feet are going to be firmly planted on the ground, okay? Good upright posture, hands just on the lap here, okay? And we are going to start. I want you to close your eyes, and we're just going to focus on your breathing. We're going to do 5 breaths here, okay? You're going to breathe deep through the nose. You're going to hold it for a 3 to 4 count, and then you're going to let it out through the mouth. We're going to do 5 of those. Just close the eyes, find your good posture, and breathe in and out for 5 breaths. 1, 2, keep going. 3, not very relaxing when you got a dog whining. 4, and 5. Okay, so now what we're going to move into, you're still going to have those feet planted on the ground. Let's go. Come on. Ruger, here. Lay down. Feet planted firmly. Okay, you are going to still have your upright posture. We are going to pull the toes up only, just the toes. And then you are going to press all 4 corners of your feet into the ground, okay? And then we're going to lower the toes back down. Right here. Okay, so feet are planted. Just the toes pull up as you breathe in. Push the soles of your feet down as you breathe out. And then lower the toes. When you pull your toes up, not only are you going to lift them, but you're going to try and splay them. Okay, we're going to do that for 10 times. So you breathe in as you lift. Breathe out as you push all 4 corners of your feet into the floor. And then lower the toes. That's 2. Pull the toes up, stretch the toes out. When we do the finger flicks, we're doing the same thing with our toes right now. Okay, and then once the toes are up, I'm pushing my heels and the balls of my feet, all corners, into the mat. So I should feel my legs activating here. And then breathe out and let the toes down. Pull the toes up and breathe in. Push the soles down. Breathe out, toes down. Toes up, stretch them. And down. And up with the toes, push the feet into the floor. Really activating. My calves are activating hard here. My glutes are actually activating my hamstrings. And then down. And pull up the toes, pushing the feet. So when I push my feet, I'm almost getting a lift in the chair because I'm digging my feet. And then relax. Toes, and then push the feet into the ground. Relax. Toes up, push the feet in. Relax. Toes up, dig the feet to the ground. Relax. Toes up and push down. And relax. Okay, now we're gonna go opposite of that. You still got your good upright posture. We are gonna raise our heels up to our toes. We're gonna squeeze and then lower back down slowly. Okay, so breathe in, hold, and push out as you lower. So when I lower, I'm pushing my feet into the mat. So raise, push your toes into the mat, really squeezing your calf muscles. And then as I go down, I'm pushing back down. Raise up, and then back down. Raise up. So you have lots of tiny muscles in your feet that work with your toes. They provide a lot of balance, and sometimes we get bypassed. So when I'm pushing into the mat here, when I raise up, I'm trying to spread my toes and really push the ball of my foot into the mat and my toes with them spread apart. And down, let's do 2 more. Up, push. And if some of you, if it causes cramping, because it does cause my feet to cramp a little bit, these muscles don't get worked as much. And down. Okay, now we're gonna go through a few sun salutations here, okay? So our feet are planted. We're gonna raise the arms up overhead, look up, bring the arms all the way up, push. Then we're gonna fan them down as we start to hinge at the hips forward to the ground. Okay, then I'm gonna bring my body halfway up, straight back. I'm gonna turn a little bit so you guys can see what my posture looks like here. And then I'm gonna lower back down. So what I'm trying to do here is kind of lay my belly. You'll see my background, and I'm just hanging. If you need to, you can set a pillow or a block here and kind of hang over it. Okay, we're gonna open up big again, up to the ceiling, stretch, and then exhale as we fan the arms down and lean over. Okay, then I'm gonna press up into that good posture, just halfway up here. My arms are active, like I'm pushing against the floor, and then I'm just gonna fold over again. And then I'm gonna raise the arms up. Breathe in, reach up to the ceiling, make yourself as long as you can, and then exhale as I fold over again. Collapse around. This will be about the only time I tell you to round your back. Come up halfway, good posture, and then relax all the way down again. And then one more, fan up, hands up together, put them together. And then you're gonna squeeze like praying, hands down. I'm squeezing together, activating my chest and coming to here. 3 deep breaths. My back is upright. I'm pushing my hands together at my chest. And one more breath, all the way to the bottom of your lungs. Okay, good. All right, now, actually I'm gonna stay this way. We're going to bring our good posture again, our feet planted. Okay, we're gonna bring our chin to our chest, not a chin tuck. You're gonna bring it down to here. You should feel a stretch up here. And then we're gonna retract the shoulder blades, okay? So a shoulder blade squeeze with our chin to our chest, okay? And then relax, okay? So we're gonna take an inhale here. Exhale as we bring the chin to the chest and squeeze the shoulder blades. And come up, we're gonna do 5. Inhale. Chin to chest, squeeze the shoulder blades as you breathe out. With each breathe out, you're gonna squeeze even tighter. Breathe in. Chin to chest, squeeze the blades, breathe out. Breathe in as you raise up, and then out as you tuck the chin and the shoulder blades. Breathe in as you come up. And out as you squeeze the blades and tuck the chin. Okay, last one, make it big. Tuck the chin and squeeze the blades, breathe out. Okay, now we are gonna go to our right gear to our right shoulder, okay? So we're breathing in and out as the ear goes down. I want you to drop the left hand down the side of the chair. Okay, breathe in as we come up to center. And exhale as you lower the ear to the shoulder. Inhale in as you come up. And exhale as you go down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Last one, exhale down. Okay, inhale back to center. Okay, we're gonna go to the other side. So drop your other arm down the side. Mine's gonna be my right. I'm gonna take a deep breath in and breathe out as I drop the ear to the left shoulder. Breathe in. And then drop back down. And you guys at home, take as deep of breaths and breathe out as hard as you can. It's fine. We're trying to get the lungs pumping as much oxygen. And then down and breathe out. Breathe in. And out. And one more. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in as you come back to center. Okay, good. Now, when I talk about breathing in as deep as you can, not only to get the lungs pumping and moving air efficiently, but the more airflow we get for that exchange through the lungs is getting your muscles to relax more, okay? All right, so now we're gonna do cat-cow seated here, okay? We're gonna go through 5 breaths. So your hands are gonna be on your knees, okay? Or we can bring them here, clasped together. So we're gonna go into that cat, we're gonna push out, we're gonna round our shoulder blades. Breathe in, and then as I come back, the arms come back, and I squeeze the blades and I arch, okay? If any of it causes pain, you don't move that far into it. Breathe in and separate the shoulder blades. Now, when I breathe in here, when I'm in this position, I should actually be able to feel the skin stretching as my lungs inflate, okay? So let's get here, let's round, and let's take a deep breath in, and I want you guys to be aware of that and see if you can feel it. See if you can breathe deep enough to get that skin to stretch. So I'm here, breathe in deep and feel the skin move. And then out as you contract back. Breathe in. Go out. Breathe in and push the shoulder blades away. Breathe out. You might notice that it's harder to get a full deep breath as you go into this motion. It's because you're collapsing your ribs on your lungs a little bit there. That's okay. Just still breathe in as deep as you can. Okay, 2 more here. Okay, good. 1 more. Okay, good. All right, we're gonna go through 3 more of those sun salutations. Okay, this time, keep moving, let's go sideways. Don't keep your knees so close in. Let's bring them out just a little bit. So we're starting to get a little more straight leg posture. Okay, we're gonna fan the arms up. Inhale, meet at the top, look up, and exhale and lower over the legs. Let the arms drop. Again, put a pillow underneath your chest and stomach if you need to. Halfway up, inhale. Good, straight back. My arms are active. Notice my palms are like this. It's like I'm pushing the floor away. And then I'm gonna exhale, lower back down, collapse. Fan up big as you inhale. And exhale down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Big inhale all the way up. Push, 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 push. Exhale down. Halfway up. Activate those arms. My triceps are working here. Fold over. Okay, one last big breath. Come up and overhead. Meet the hands at the top. Push them together as you breathe out and bring them to the chest. Hold here, 3 breaths. Big put, my arms are actually shaking. I don't know if you guys can see that. That is how hard I'm pushing. And out. Again. And out. And one more. And out. Okay, and then just let the arms relax down. Okay, so now we are going to inhale. I'll show you this sequence and then we'll do it, okay? So we're gonna inhale, we're gonna lift up to here. We're gonna exhale, take the foot out. Now, if you need to, this is where your belt can come in. If you need help to hold here, I don't want you bent over like this, or your towel, or if you can't get that leg straight, that's fine. But we're gonna activate the core and our breathing as we lift to here and then to here, and then we're gonna pump that ankle as we hold the foot or the leg up, okay? So I don't want you to start to cave here. If that's too much to hold all the way up there, lower it some, okay? So we're going in with the right leg here first, okay? Breathe in, raise it, exhale, kick out. Here we go for 10, up and down. 1, the quad's active, my core is active. 3, 4, keep breathing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring that knee back up, tight core, and exhale, lower it down. Good. We're gonna do the same thing, still on the right leg. Everything's right. We'll switch to left here in a second. But now when I lift and kick out, I am going to circle clockwise and then counterclockwise 10 reps, okay? If you need to scoot further back in your chair to give your back support, that's okay. We're focused on lengthening the spine as we have this elevated. If you need to use a pillow or a block, lift up, kick out, and then rest it on the block to do your circles, that's okay. But we're really trying to get the core to hold the leg up here. Okay, here we go. Inhale, exhale, and start circles clockwise 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, squeeze that quad. 8, 9, 10, knee back up, and then exhale down. I don't know about you guys, but that's pretty hard. Okay, counterclockwise circles next. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, squeeze this muscle up top, counter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift up and lower. Good. Okay, so now we are going to go into a hip internal and external rotation with the knee bent. We're going to inhale and lift up, and then we're going to do this motion. Okay, so you're like, I've got a rag underneath my foot, and I'm cleaning the table with my foot. Okay, so here we go. We're going to inhale and exhale. Keep wiping. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And lower. Good. Okay. Now we're going to raise up on the next inhale. If you need to straighten out the other leg, because we're going to come into a figure 4 here. Okay. So if you can keep your other knee bent up, that's okay. If you need to straighten it out, that's okay. If you can only rest your leg right here, that's okay. But we're trying to get that hip to open up. If you can't get it across there at all, if you've got pillows or blocks or books, you can stack them, rest the outside of your foot there, and let that leg start to open up. Okay, so you've got several options here. Okay, so we're gonna breathe in, exhale across, still good upright posture. Okay, tight core here. Now, if you can, we're now gonna bring the arms out, and we're holding here. Notice my arms are level across, that's the goal. Palms are down for this, and we're gonna breathe in and out 5 breaths. Here we go. My arms are active, they're not just kind of hanging out, they're straight. I'm pushing into the floor. Push those palms down. I'm feeling stretching and contraction through here and in my shoulders. Good. Now bring that knee towards your chest. And then exhale it down. Okay. Now we're going to inhale, bring that right knee up. Cross it over the left if you can. If you cannot cross it over, you're going to keep it here and take your knees to the side together. Okay. What it's going to look like is we're going to come across, going to take my right hand back, my left hand back. We're going to maintain this position for 5 breaths. I am not here. I am here. If I can't get that crossed over, I'm going to walk my feet over a little bit and work on that turn. You are only rotating to what's comfortable. You do not force yourself into it. Okay. 5 breaths, we stay there. With each breath, we're trying to just get a little deeper into the turn. Okay, so breathe in, out, cross over, in, and move the hands over. 5 breaths here. Good posture, shoulders are down and back, they're not rolled and forward. If I start to move further and I'm caving, I need to walk my hands back this way. Here we go, 5 breaths. And then slowly walk the hands back to the front. Never come out of twists quickly. Okay, so now we're gonna reset with our 3 sun salutations. So bring those legs out a little bit more again, maybe a little straighter than you did the last time. Fan the arms up. Big breath. And then fan them down and collapse over. Exhale. Halfway lift. Pushing the floor away. Collapse back over. Fan up, inhale. Fan down, exhale. Halfway lift, push the floor away. Back down. Again, Larry's up. Bigger than the last time. Exhale down. Halfway lift. Back down. Now, when I raise my arms up on this last one, they're not just raising, they are pushing the air to come to meet in the middle. So I come up, I feel like I've got weights in my hands and I'm pushing them together. Hit the hands together, push them, come down to the chest. My hands are squeezing together hard. 3 breaths. 2. Last one, 3. And then relax, let the arms down. Okay, moving to left leg. Here we go. So breathe in, extend out, pump the ankle 10 times. 1, 2, tight core. Again, 3, use your belt if needed. 4, 5, 6, if you're feeling adventurous. 7, arms out. 8, 9, tight core. 10, up, and then exhale down. Okay, we're gonna do that again, but now we're going into circles, okay? Clockwise circles. Here we go. Breathe in and out. Circle. 1, 2. Again, you can be here if you want, or 1, 3, 4, 5. This muscle is firing hard. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Raise it up. Exhale down. Okay, we are going into counterclockwise circles. Here we go. Breathe in, kick out, and circle. 1, 2. Notice it's only my ankle moving for the most part. 4, 5. Put your hands here if you need help feeling that muscle activate. 6, 7, 8. Tight core. 9, 10. Raise up and down. I don't know about you guys, but that raise up part's hard after 10 of those. Okay, now we're gonna go into the wiping. Okay, so raise up and exhale. Deep breaths in and out as we, and again, you can do the arms here. You could even do the arms here as we do this. And down. Good. Okay, now we are going into crossing this leg over into the figure 4 here. So again, find your position. If it's across here, if it's just resting the foot on the ground, if it's resting on blocks, that's fine, whichever one you want to do. Okay, so we're going to breathe in, exhale across. I've got my good posture. Arms are going out, my hands are active. 5 deep breaths. Now, if you need more of a stretch, you can bend straight at the back. So I'm not rounding shoulders. I'm here, and notice it's just a hip movement. It's not a this movement, it's here, okay? So pick what you need there to find the stretch where you need it. Okay, 5 breaths. My arms are active. My shoulder blades are active in the back. One more. Okay, let's pull it into the chest and then lower. Now we're gonna do our rotation. So we're gonna cross and go here. Now you can do that, or you can walk your feet over and turn. Remember, you're only turning to what's tolerable. 5 breaths. Breathe in, cross, and then rotate. 5 breaths here. Good posture. We're not coming here. Here we go. And then back to the front slowly. Okay, good. All right. Now, try to get those legs out as far as you can now safely. Okay, stretch them out straight. We're gonna go up. Push the air down towards the floor. Collapse forward. Halfway lift. Exhale back down. Arms overhead. Push the air away. Exhale. Fold forward. Halfway up. Down. Back up. Down. Exhale. Halfway up. Back down. Fan the arms up. Hands meet. Push them together. They come to chest. Push. 3 breaths. Another note I want to make, notice my hand is not closed like this when I'm pushing it. My fingers are open as I'm pushing. Okay, so for us, I know in some yoga classes they're going to be here, but our praying hands are going to have fingers open wide. Okay, now we're going to get a little harder here. Where are we at? All right, we're doing good. Okay, so we're going to go into Warrior Two on your chair. Okay, this is where the chair without arms comes into play for the most part. Okay, so we're going to go to the right first. You guys can mirror me or whatever is easiest for you to follow. So what I'm going to do is like when we work in class and we step big, so I have a foot going to the side of the chair. First option, right here for Warrior Two, and our arms are going to come here. So I'm looking this way. I'm lined up. Knee and ankle are lined up. I am not here. Work on getting your position here. And this leg can come at, so you've got a right angle, okay? Now, if that's okay, and you feel like you can move further, you're gonna turn this hip in and bring it here. Looks similar to some of our big movements, okay? So we'd be here and arms out, okay? Or we can start to push that out. I can reshift on my chair. This leg's out or keep it bent here. Notice I'm still supported here, and I'm gonna try to drop that foot down. Now this is a pretty intense stretch through here. So what I wanna do first is I'm just gonna have you guys start to work on getting into this position. You can use your chair back, a hand here. Don't have to get fully into this position yet. Our ultimate goal with the chair would be here. Okay, see how my foot's turned and I'm pushing into that outer edge. But we've got this modification, and this one. So let's kind of go through and see if we need to talk anybody through that one. Okay, you guys ready? So go ahead and get that right leg over to the side of the chair, whichever leg you've got going there. I think Clark looks pretty good. Arms out, there we go. Okay, so Richard, bring that left arm up a little higher. There you go. So they're straight across. So Roger, open the other way. Yeah, like that. And try to get your right arm up higher. There, Sharon, that looks good. Clark looks good. Nina, I can't, oh, Joe looks good. Joe, lift that left arm higher. There. Turn the right leg out a little bit more for me if you can. Take it, yes. There we go, Nina. And good, Otis has got it. Okay, relax your arms for a second if you need to. Okay, so we're gonna go into that position for 3 breaths, and then we're gonna do a flow of a little different movement. I'll show you what it's gonna look like. We're gonna come here, I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna turn that foot if I can, here, my hands are active, palms are down, I'm upright as much as I can be, okay? 3 breaths here. I'm gonna drop this hand to here, so if you're here, you're just gonna put it here, and I'm just gonna bring that hand up, so I feel a stretch right here. Put your hand on the chair if you need to. Do not go over backward, okay? And then we're gonna take the hand to here, and I'm gonna reach over this way for a counter stretch, okay? So let's all start just here. 3 breaths, arms out, look at them, see if they're level, deep breaths. 2, 3, drop the back hand to the back leg, okay? You're gonna bring that other one overhead, look at it if you can, hand on the chair if you need to. 3 breaths here. I feel a good stretch right into here in my rib cage. Good, now bring that arm down to my knee in the front, and the other arm's coming over this way. 3 breaths. A little deeper each time. Come out of that slowly. Okay, bring your back leg in slowly, and then you're gonna walk your right leg in slowly. Try to weight shift and lift if you can for me. Try to make it 1 or 2 movements back. All right, now we get to go to the other side. Okay, so I'm gonna take a big step over. I'm gonna get this leg positioned where I want it. Okay, I'm gonna come and take a look again, because this movement is one we wanna try to make sure. Oh, very good, Richard. Look at those arms. Sharon, look at those arms. Good. Aaron, look at those arms. Clark, it's good. Relax the shoulders just a little bit and drop your arms down a little bit lower. There. Good, Roger. Okay, Joe, bring that right arm up a little bit more, bud. There. And Nina, I'm not seeing hers. Okay, here we go. Oh, let me switch back. Okay. So let your arms relax for a second if you need to. Let me get into mine. Okay, here we go. Arms up, hands are active. 3 deep breaths. Last one. Okay, back hand drops to back leg. Top hand comes back, stretching right through the rib cage. Don't crank the head back. You're just looking up. You're active through the legs when you're doing this. Take your deep breaths. I'm not resting on the chair. The ultimate goal eventually would then be, if I'm here, can I raise my bottom up a little bit? Not with my hand, but that I can actually use my legs to lift up. We'll get there eventually a different day. Okay, hand down to here. Arm up and over, opposite direction. And then back down. Good, and then let's bring that left leg, or whichever leg, right leg, reposition. And then when you bring the other legs together, step, step. Okay, big movements. All right, here we go. 3 sun salutations again, okay? Stretch those legs out. Deep breath in. Fan it down. Push the air away. Fold over. Halfway lift. Fold back over. Arms up. Push the air down. Halfway up. Fold back over. Fan up. Push the air down. Fold over. Halfway. Down. Arms up. Hands meet. Push together. 3 deep breaths here. Remember, fingers are spaced wide. Last one. Okay. Good. Okay, now we're going into what's called goddess pose, okay? So, legs wide. So our big posture pose, we can all have our own names for it. Notice, move that camera. My feet are out. They're not here. I am rotated out. Bigger stretch through the inner thighs here, okay? We are going to reach up overhead into here, push down. That's 1. And then up and push together, down. 2. You're exhaling when you come down. My feet are not just resting, they are actively. So again, I'm pushing to where if I pushed hard enough, I would start to lift up out of the chair. Okay, up. Together. 1 more. Together. Good. Now we're going to go into a little bit of a shoulder release here. Okay, so we're going to lean into here and we're going to push. Now, You can get your elbow in here. I like to put my hand on my calf a little bit. It helps me rotate. So I'm dropping my shoulder in there. Shoulder and an inner thigh release here. 3 deep breaths. Okay, come up out of that one slowly. And we're gonna switch to the other side. So now this hand is here and I'm dropping the other shoulder in. Again, my feet are active, my legs are active. Good, come up slowly out of that. Okay, last one. We're here, still in our somewhat goddess pose. I'm gonna take my right hand. I am gonna show you several options, but I would reach towards the floor and then reach this arm over. If you need to, have a blocker book or put your hand on the chair and reach this hand over, okay? We're still trying to keep upright. We're not gonna collapse here to do it. We're gonna be here to do it. Remember, lengthen the spine, okay? So right hand goes down, left hand up and over, 3 deep breaths. And just letting my head collapse. I'm not trying to hold it. Okay, out of that slowly, we're gonna go to the other side. Make sure you don't move too quickly if it makes you dizzy. Other hand drops or goes to the chair. Other hand over, 3 deep breaths. Back up slowly. Good. Okay, let's do one last sun salutation here. So legs out, wherever it's comfortable, knees a little bent if you need to. Reach up, fan it down, forward bend, halfway lift, collapse back over, kind of hang here for a second. Breathing deep into your back. Again, you should feel the shoulder blades open up a little bit and the skin tighten and stretch. Then I want you just to come up slowly. Go ahead and rest back to the back in the chair. Let the legs rest, whatever's comfortable. Palms up, rest your back, eyes closed, and just go through a few deep breaths here on your own. Are you proud of yourselves for stretching out today? Okay, very good. All right, grab a drink if you need it, and then let's all come together. And I do have a chant today. Okay. All right. So let me get everybody unmuted. Okay. All right. Repeat after me, everybody. Hands in. Okay, here we go. We got the sun in the morning.
We got the sun in the morning.
The moon at night.
The moon at night.
Boxing in the middle. We'll say yoga in the middle.
Yoga in the middle.
So we can fight.
So we can fight.
1,
2, 3.
Say hi to Aaron.
Hi.
Sure.
Sure.
Sure.